Okay, so basically, for this event, all I'm gonna do is copy my Resonator deck list and then trim it down. Hello, Winda. Yeah, I know how this works. So just gonna copy from my Centurion Resonator deck and then trim it down to make the necessary adjustments. Okay, definitely want to keep Droll. I think I can cut the Ghost Mourners as well. Yeah, cross out Called by Band. But my Oath limited to 1 as usual. One against Centurion Resonator's last game you played. Not so much. You can dismantle the cards you obtain. I mean, why would you? Okay, so we gotta reduce this down to 50. How do we go about that? I mean, technically, if I really wanted to, I could cut Fuelos. Since, you know, there's a chance you'll spawn with cards on your board. So I guess I can cut the Fuelos and add 1 Imperm to keep it at 50. Yeah, that's what I'll do. There we go. Keep it at 50. And this will pretty much be what we run. So let's get started. Have you seen the new spell support for tuner cards? I have not. Wait at lunch or join. Yeah, no problem, man. No, always do what you gotta do. You'll have 3 replays? Nice. Well, this is a hand that dies to Ash. Ooh, it keeps the field theme too. Okay. He has a disruption already, I think. Oh no. God, come on, like, what? Are you serious? He has an inherent summon negate already? That's not fair. You tribute a normal monster? Wait, is that what he has to do? Oh, never mind. Reading moment. Never mind, I'm just dumb. I honestly thought I was about to get drolled there. Okay. Somehow I completely missed the cost and just saw when your opponent would summon a monster. Don't be surprised if you're going versus second hands. They're a loner deck, aren't they? Overtuning. I think I heard about that card. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, okay. This card is special summon. Oh, okay, so this thing does nothing. Okay, so I have a vanilla on my field. Give me a minute. I feel like I'm in the mood to hear a specific theme, so I'm just gonna switch my field. Just because I want to hear, just because I'm in the mood for a specific theme. There we go. Obviously the mate will remain the Resonator one. And he said check overtuning. I think I've heard of it, but, you know. Overtuning. I think I heard of that card, or at least saw it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see this thing. If you control a tuner, special summon a tuner from hand, deck, or grave. You cannot special summon for your extra deck except for synchros. Yeah. It's a one-of, though, but it's not searchable. I mean, technically neither is Resonator Call, but it's still a starter. This isn't really a starter. It's an extender, technically, but... You know, if you control a tuner, you have to special summon another tuner. And, again, it's not really searchable. So I'll just keep it as is. Honestly, I was thinking about maybe having Droplet in the deck. In case, you know, situations like this where I have a card in my hand. Or where I have a card on my field and I can't imperm if I'm going second.
Yes.
That way I can just send the monster on my field or whatever. But it's like, eh. Imperm still might be a bit better. Well, this hand dies to a single copy of Ash. And any pretty much hand trap, if my Soul Resonator gets disrupted, I pretty much... that ends my turn. And that's probably exactly what's going to happen. Yep, as always. Every time. And I don't have a level 5 Synchro, so... every time I have one play, they always have the disruption. Well, let's just hope that freaking, this droll will be enough. Probably not. Really? What are you gonna do? Summon my Crimson Resonator? Or Soul Resonator? Or he's gonna summon the Psychic Rover? Roll 6-sided die. If you roll a 2, special summon this card. Yeah, absolutely not. And of course it's second hands. Did they include that card in the loaner? That's ridiculous. We'll see. Well, let's go ahead and draw this guy. And he gets to he permanently steals my Soul Resonator. But again, I don't really have any other plays. I gotta top deck into something good. Right? For some reason, the music doesn't sound that low. Doesn't sound low. Anyways. I mean, again, even if he has no plays, I have no plays. And he can at least bash me for 2,400. Like, the only thing I can really do here is maybe summon Vision and crash. Well, my Soul Resonator is back in grave, but that's not going to really do much. Unless he mills a Vision Resonator for me. No. Synchron Resonator triggers, right? No, only from the field. Never mind. So no, Synchron Resonator does not trigger. You had a 20 lose streak thanks to Winda cursing you. Oh. Okay, I might be able to Nibiru him. Not yet. Oh, so they get to look at the top cards of my deck as well. Cool. Well, at least my deck gets shuffled. But again, I have, like, no plays. I need Distributor Dragon, a light or dark dragon, right? To special summon this? Yeah. I have no plays. Like, this is ridiculous. I have no plays. My best bet is just set both of these. Change this to defense, set, so that way when it's sent to the grave, I get to search for hopefully a follow-up if I can survive. But I have another droll, so maybe that'll help. Okay, he can't draw anymore, and then I just droll him again. I'm pretty sure he still has plays, yeah. And despite banishing 6, he still has summon targets, I guess. And then he gets to summon all of them back. Alright, set a spell or trap. And then he can just look at my extra deck. Yeah, absolutely not. You are not looking at my fucking deck. You're not ripping my extra deck. But the thing is, he can do it again next turn. What 1-ofs do I have? I have quite a few 1-ofs. So we could look at 2 random cards from my extra deck and then summon one of them. What spell or trap did he set? It's a quick play. Oh, and he can just bounce back my freaking Soul Resonate. He can just bounce back my spell or trap. Great. So I actually need like an actual play here. Is Crimson Resonator is still not a play. He's probably just gonna bounce my Crimson Gaia here. Oh wait, it didn't even activate. Yeah, great. I can't do anything with this hand. That's ridiculous. That Crimson Resonator was one of my 1-ofs as well. Why the hell does Konami keep like to keep printing decks that can look at the top cards of your deck and rip your extra deck? Like, why do they keep doing that? Well, my Imperm is immediately dead. Well, maybe this is another loner deck. Probably gonna be Hecka Hands again, probably, because it's, from what I hear, by far the best loner deck there is. Ah, great, Millennium. Is it actually Millennium, or is it just an engine? I think it's just an engine. Yeah, because he didn't add a Weju Temple, so it's just an engine. Well, yeah, I lost because I had only one play, and of course, when I only have one play, they always have a disruption for it. Ah, Primite Millennium. I need to remember what Roar does. Special summon a normal monster. And when a normal summons a monster, banish, target a normal monster, and then banish. Okay, cool. Drill Beam is banned, but he can still banish one of my cards. If I normal summon, he can banish it from the grave and target a normal monster, and then banish my Soul Resonator. Incantation, oh boy. Does this thing have a quick effect of some sort? Oh. Oh, is he just burning himself? Is that the point? People are still... Are people really still doing that? Burn self OTK? Or self FTK, I guess? At least I get off this card. Ground collapse. Oh, that's... Oh, that is gross. They are giving some ridiculous cards out for this dice rally. Like, I can just immediately lock 2 of the opponent's zones. Unless it's on activation.
Yes.
But again, it's like, whatever. Oh. You cannot... Oh, yeah. Let me see. What do I even do here? Do I Primera? Or Bone Archfiend? I need to send a card to the grave. I can send Uvualoop. I mean, yeah, I could start with this. Or Chain. Let's start with Chain Resonator, because I don't need it right now. Just dump Chain. Unfortunately, I gotta send Vision here. And of course, he has a disruption. But I'm trying to play around this as much as possible. Ash, I'm assuming? No, he has something. Valor or Imperm is what I'm assuming, but probably also Ash. Alright, let's grab Crimson Gaia for it to get ashed or something. And then Primera, I guess, can make a level 7. But even if Vision gets negated, it's still a level 3, so I can still make yeah, if Soul gets negated, I can still make Crimson Guy, or the level 6. Jesus, I cannot. Words. Well, let's see if he negates this. What do I even add here? Another Vision? No, he's not negating, so he's holding. He's probably going to negate my, I can't special summon this now because I control more monsters. I guess I can go for Synchron, but that doesn't do anything. And why the hell is my timer so low all of a sudden? There's no way my time just dropped like that. So he's definitely gonna negate my red rising. Like, I can't even do Centurion combo with this. And this gets negated. No, okay. Unless he has nib. I don't know, let's just make a Scar red, because that's all I can do from here. Like, why is my timer so low all of a sudden? And then just in case I go up against like Elf Note or something, let's lock the middle. Let's lock like these two just in case I'm going against like Elf Note or something. So my only disruption is Bell. I can protect my Scar Red from getting destroyed once. And it's another Hecka Hands deck. I mean, I should have figured when it was normal field with no sleeves of any kind. I'm assuming I'm going to be facing off against the deck a lot. He had a disruption that he just never used. I can Bell that, okay. I think I'm gonna have to. You can only apply this effect, so I don't think he can use another one, even if I negated the activation. Why'd they give them that card in a loner deck? I mean, technically, I could have just Soul Resonator protected. Yeah, I could have just used Soul Resonator to protect, but, you know. And then, whatever happens, happens, I guess. I mean, he has the quick play that can just pretty much bounce either one of my spells. Okay, that's the tribute for that monster, I guess. And then this one can just take control, right? Thank you. And he has Ash, good at least. Why'd he hold Ash for so long? That's fine, I ripped the one out of his hand so he can't use it on me on the following turn. I can use Red Rising, right? Banish, target 2 level 1 Resonators in your graveyard, so only level 1. I have Chain, and that's it. So I don't have another level 1 Resonator yet, but Synchron Resonator can be that other one. What does this thing do? Nothing, okay. Okay, add any resonator back to my hand. Already have a vision. Might as well just add back vision, because why not? What's this thing do? Okay, it gets special summoned. If this battles, neither can be destroyed by that battle. Okay, that's fine. I could just RDA flip and wipe the field. And he can target one of my monsters, but I can just negate it. I could make a Dissipator here. Yeah, I can make Dissipator, then Reborn my RDA. Another Ash, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's fine. I don't need it. Cause I think I can just Crimson Gaia again. Yeah, I can just literally use the Crimson Gaia to get what I was searching anyways. Not that it matters. And then Uvua Loop to banish my RDA, then reborn it with Dissipator. Yeah, he surrenders, yeah. I think I had game there. Okay, starting hand with one additional card. At least I don't have a card on my field now. Ah. Just a free banish, okay. No, I don't like that. But it's not a quick effect. Do I pitch Baldrake here? I think I start with Lubellion regardless. Yeah, I think I start with Lubellion here. Oh, great. Fun. Six. This is a dark. Let's add, I guess, Magnamut. Yeah, I remember the VW from last festival as well. So I can't activate this anymore because it has to send to the graveyard. He's gonna solemn this or something. Well, they're gonna get banished, but oh well. Of course he has that card specifically. Of course he has the perfect fucking counter. The fucking perfect counter. Like, wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother with this. What even was he playing that he was running Unending Nightmare and Macrocosmos? No, that's my deck. He's playing Centurion as well, yet he's using D-Fissure and Macrocosmos with double or nothing for some dumb OTK shenanigans. What kind of deck is this? And he has Red Reboot as well, and Solemn Warning. Like, I get that, you know, Auxilla can, like, place your cards back in your back row from, with freaking Auxilla can place them in the back row from the banishment pile, but still. Alright, I have double Resonator call, but this hand, like, hard loses to Droll. Oh, I'm going second anyways. He's playing a Synchro deck, and he opens with Level Eater on the field. That's crazy. Oh boy, Speedroids. This ain't good. I mean, yeah, if it's actually Speedroids, you know, based, but it looks like it might just be, and there's the Elf Note, of course. Nope, it's just fucking Elf Note, apparently, unless he's just using it as a wind attribute. If it was actually Speedroids, I'd say yeah, he was based, but yeah. Level 5, so that's the Speeder. Oh boy. How well will I be able to play through their end board with this hand? But still, the fact they got Level Eater on their field? Like, they start with Level Eater, like, are you serious? Like, wasn't this card, like, banned or something? Because, like, it's not a hard once per turn for its effect in the graveyard. So it's just Elf Note. That literally screws me over so hard. Seraphim screws me over so hard. Well, level 4 or higher by 3, yeah, it still screws me over. And yeah, Stardust Dragon as a destruction protection. And Chevalier de Fleur. So it's a spell trap negate. And then he mills called the Haunted. To summon Revolution. Yep, and then yeah. Freaking Level Eater, not being once per turn, to just continuously summon itself. And yep, Hyper Librarian, so whenever he synchro summons, he just gets to draw another card. Yeah, I see why this card is banned. But that's all he can do. He has a spell trap negate. And then what's this thing do? Just reduces the level of all monsters. Okay, triple Resonator Call. I doubt he's gonna negate all three of these. Does he have a monster negate? No. Does this do anything? No. Me special summoning an elf note. What's this thing do? It's not special summon to the main monster zone. So this does nothing. He's still reducing the level of all level 4 or higher monsters I control, which is going to be difficult. Right? All level 4 or higher by 3. So 6, 5, 4, 3 becomes level 3. I think I messed up by grabbing Bone Archfiend, but... let's pitch one of my Resonator calls. Oh, okay, he doesn't. Okay. Is it currently on the field? Or is it just all monsters in general? Hold on. Well, I'm about to find out. If it gets reduced here, I can use Resonator Call. Yeah, he gets to draw, whatever. I need to bait out Chevalier. I'm gonna see if I can do it with Stand-Up Centurion or Foolish Burial. I'm gonna see if I can bait out the Chevalier, because I need Crimson Guy on my field to make this work in a way. Foolish Burial. Is Loop in my hand? No. He's not activating. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, only a spell trap activation, so he's not doing it. So with this, I get to wipe out all of his attack position monsters. He'll get a couple of draws, but it's whatever. And let's make Abyss. No, let's make Dissipator and Chainlink block with Vision. And if he draws Ashir, that's fine. I guess that was his mistake for shotgunning his Elf Note Synchro way too early. I think he had like his toggle off or something. You know. Because he didn't use, like, his field didn't light up for the spell trap negate at all. His only real way to disrupt me was with the Elf Note Synchro to, you know, mess up my monster's levels, but he used that, like, way too early. Impermanent Bell. Okay. I'm not sure what to negate here with Imperm or Bell. I mean, special summon from the deck, honestly, I don't know. It's probably bait, but whatever. Yep, there it is. The Rusia you already had. Alright, draw, so he gets to make a level 6. They both have that same effect, right? Cards in the grave. No, only this one. So I can still make another level 6 if this is bellable. But I don't think it is. Yeah, Rusilla. Yep, can't bell this. I mean, if he tries to activate the Rusia, I can negate. But he can summon the other one by sending another one, right? Yeah, if a spell is sent to the grave, Stellar can special summon herself. And then Rusia can summon herself, but her own effects are negated by returning Rusilia. And if it's something that activates when sent to the grave, it can chainlink block. Hold on. What does this thing do? When this card is activated, add a white force from deck to hand. This is probably a bad negate. Because again, he has the field spell. Yeah, I knew he had to. Obviously, he searched it, but probably another one that can just summon itself. Yep. Oh, great. Gives it to my... So I'm expecting, like, Dragoon stuff as well. It's a spellcaster, so we can make Dark Magician of Destruction to make, like, Dragoon. So pretty much my disruptions did nothing. And he can just flip my whole field face down whenever he wants, in addition to making Dragoon. To negate pretty much anything. This hand is not great. Being able to flip my whole field face down is gonna kill any momentum I try to make in this duel. And then, yeah, you can flip a special summon monster face down as well, so that automatically, like, shuts down my entire game plan. Okay, place the card in a continuous spell, and that's it. Okay. Surely he has... I mean, he can just flip any special summon monster I control face down, so that's gonna hurt a lot. Like my Bone Archfiend. Like, all I have to do is, like, flip my Bone Archfiend, then I lose. Or probably has Ash or Imperm, just negate my Soul Resonator anyways. Of course, every time. Anytime I only have one available line, they always have the disruption for it. Well, it doesn't matter when my hand is so bad it can't play through a single disruption. Yeah, he has the trap that can flip a special summon monster face down. Yeah, he had that trap. Okay, my hands are all terrible. And he can just bounce all of my spell and traps right away. All I have is Droll. So Crimson Guy is going to get returned to my hand, so there's no point even activating Toot of Brandon. Oh, I'm going second, so never mind. Oh, great, Fiendsmith. I don't think Droll is going to be too helpful here. If all he ends on is Fiendsmith, then sure. But, you know, he doesn't even add with any of this, so he's probably just going to make Wave King Caesar before committing to any of his plays. So my assumption is he's about to make the Link 2. My god, I'm constantly getting hands that die to a single disruption. Yep, there's Synquent, so he can make Lacrima, and then he'll fucking make a Wave King Caesar. Honestly, Empire would be nice right about now. Yep, and then reborn that to make Wave King Caesar. And then, again, he hasn't committed to anything, so he can just do that. Now he can just do his actual main deck plays now. Or Pilgrim Reaper, okay. Oh, he's milling that. That's never good. Oh, gross. Tier limit. Somehow that's even worse. So Droll is completely useless in this matchup. And I milled all bad stuff. And he can flip any monster control face down so long as he controls a tier limit monster. And I gotta deal with Kashtira now. Great. He probably already has Fenrir or Unicorn in hand. Nope, okay, goodbye. Thank God. I did not want to have to deal with that. Goyo King. What's this thing do? When this card declares an attack, gains 400 for each Earth Warrior, so nothing. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, special summon that monster to your side of the field, or take control of one monster your opponent controls. Yeah. If anything, I can just banish it or get it off the field with Bone Archfiend. And again, this hand dies to a single Ash. Or a single disruption kills this hand, and that's exactly what's going to happen, because it pretty much happens almost every time. This will be a rare instance where it doesn't happen. Okay, actually, rare instance, it didn't happen. Until I get drolled. Nope, okay. Now I gotta worry about Bell or Nibiru. Oh, I just realized I added the wrong monster. I didn't add Bone Archfiend. I am so dumb. I added the completely wrong monster. This is what happens when I don't pay attention, because I get frustrated from previous duels. I mean, I got Drew, Swarm, Bell, and Droll, so maybe I can survive a turn. But yeah, this misplay was entirely my fault because I was not paying attention. I was too busy about ranting about the possibility of my hand being, of my opponent having a disruption that I was not paying attention. Summon 2 rockets from hand. I don't think Dragon Link dies to Droll at all. I mean, maybe, but... eh. And my mic... my headphones are crackling again. Why? Okay, if he adds a boot sector, I can at least Droll him then, but I doubt that's what he's gonna do. Okay. I can at least Droll this. I don't know, maybe Bell and Drew Swarm. Link 2, perhaps? Okay. Quad Boral. Hold on, I gotta unplug and replug in my mic because it's crackling in my ears right now. I need to fix that. What's this thing doing? When borrow you control. And in graveyard. Fusion Synchro exceeds Link. Banish up to 3 cards from your opponent's graveyard. What is he doing? Apply in sequence based on depending on the number of Boral monsters you control and in your graveyard on the types. You can activate cards if you control. So that's 1, just a Link. Just links. So what does Link do? Just banish 3 cards from my graveyard? Okay. Just to banish my 1 copy of Droll, that's fine.